What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great day. It is a beautiful, beautiful Monday. That's when I'm shooting this video, and I wanted to talk to you about something that one of my clients approached me with, something that they're struggling with, and it's a good topic to talk about. So, determining on how much you should be eating and what your macronutrients should be like. Look, there's a lot of diets. Like, there's no shortage on something that you could do. You know, there's keto diets, there's low-fat diets, there's really high protein diets, people doing 1.5, 2 grams per pound of body weight. That's a lot of protein. I mean, I don't even eat that much. And I love meats. So if you're doing that, you're really putting away some food. Now, there's a lot of different things you could be doing. But how do we determine what is right? Well, really, there's no wrong way. You have to look at what's sustainable. Sustainability in any fitness journey is really, it's the life force of that, of your success. So if you are doing something that's extremely difficult for you to stick to, you're probably gonna have a tough time keeping the results, whatever those results are. So if you're trying to lose weight, but you're doing a ketosis diet, but you love carbohydrates, or you have a bad time sticking to that diet because it's so restrictive, then you're probably gonna do a lot of yo-yoing. You're probably gonna lose some weight, gain some weight back, lose some weight, gain some weight back, and you end up looking the exact same after 3 years of doing this crash dieting course. Or maybe you're an athlete and you're not eating enough carbohydrates, so your performance is suffering. But you refuse to eat those carbohydrates because you're under this impression that ketosis is the way to go in order to look great. Now you have two problems. One, you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing because it's affecting your performance. And two, now you're struggling with the consistency of your results because you're doing something that you have no business doing. So there's a lot of different variables you have to think about. Now, whenever you are trying to decide what your macronutrients should look like, I really just encourage you to have a flexible approach. Eat in a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight. Let's walk this way so we're not, walking by a really loud car. If you're trying to lose weight, you got to be in a caloric deficit. You want it to be a proper caloric deficit. If it's too low, you're hungry a lot. Your hormones suffer. Your metabolism slowly decreases. Man, there's just cars everywhere. Giant trucks and shit. This is irritating. Let's just walk this way, I guess. It's not usually a bunch of random people driving semi-trucks around. This guy is having a tough time learning how to park. All right. So, how do we calculate a proper caloric deficit? Well, you can use a really long equation. You have to come out with, your pack number. I'm not going to explain what your pack number is because most people don't use this equation except if you're a nerd like me, dietitian, nutritionist, somebody like me. For most people, this simple equation does just fine. Take your goal body weight, which should be about 15 to 20 pounds below what your current body weight is right now, and then multiply that goal body weight by 11. Now, you might think that's way too many calories. Well, it's not, because you're still in a caloric deficit. You're just in the proper caloric deficit. You got to get out of this mindset that you're supposed to eat almost nothing. On the contrary, you should be eating more, just the right amount. And as long as you're eating that right amount and you're in that caloric deficit, you're going to be just fine. Now, as you become lighter, as you lose weight, that number obviously goes down because you'll get to that 15, 20 pound weight loss mark, and then you have to recalculate your calories again. So you pick another 15, 20 pounds below that, and you just keep on going. So your calories will decrease. We're just doing it the right way. Now, what do your macronutrients look like? Well, the easiest way to do that is to follow this. Take the calorie number that you calculated, divide it in threes. So let's just say it's 2,000. Take that, divide it in 3. And once you get those calories, that's calories from proteins, fats, and carbs. For fats, take that calorie number, divide it by 9. For protein and carbs, divided by 4. And that's how many grams of protein, fats, and carbs you should be having each day. That's simple. Now, simple doesn't mean easy. You got to actually stick to it. right? You actually got to do the work, but it's a lifestyle approach. So if you like wine, well, you can't drink wine on a ketosis diet. It's too much sugar. And if you like having barbecues, tough to have barbecues and put some barbecue sauce on your chicken if you can't have sugar, carbohydrates, or anything of that sort. So it gives you some of your life back, gives you the ability to have a normal life during this process, because as long as you're in a caloric deficit, as long as you're eating real food, don't eat packaged shit, eat real stuff, vegetables, fruits, lean meats, some fattier meats now and then. And as long as you have a nice balance of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, you have a sustainable approach to this journey. Now, we can start talking about meal timing and things like that, but for the moral of the story, meal timing isn't really a big deal. And meal frequency really isn't a big deal either. So, I eat 1 to 2 times a day. I have a great physique. I'm happy with my physique. Some people eat 5, 6 times a day and they have great physiques. Meal frequency and meal timing really doesn't make that big of a difference for the majority of people. Now, you might find that you respond better one way versus the other. You just got to make sure that it's sustainable. It works with your lifestyle. So if you're eating 5, 6, 7 times a day and you're always in the kitchen and you're miserable, maybe you shouldn't do that and just test 3 or 4. And if you can maintain the results at that, then you have a lot of time back. You have a lot of your life back. So you got to think about those things. Think of weight loss, think of muscle building, think of performance, think of just any journey in general from a lifestyle approach, a longevity approach. If you're taking this journey, with a short-term mindset, if you're just trying to be done with it, never have to worry about it again, you're attacking the goal incorrectly. And it's going to cause bigger issues down the road than it will if you just do it the right way the first time. We're here at JW Fitness here in Fairview, Oregon. So if you're nearby, you can stop by. I'm giving away $5 per pound you lose for the first 90 days right now. So it's kind of cool. So I hope this video helped. If it does, leave a like, comment, subscribe to whatever social media platform you're watching this on. It does help a lot. And I hope to see you soon. I'll talk later. Bye.